Fuck those cars.
Fuck the owner.
I mean, if every drift comp is just a 4-letter acronym, it's really hard to remember.
Mom, Ever smack a beat again.
GG, good run.
Oh,
I'll take care of the dog since I got a while.
Let's see, get him.
Alright, break time.
Butterscotch.
Well,
Man.
There goes the server.
Server
see you
restart.
later.
Oh, dude, that was perfect time for break time.
Smoke break.
So first aid
Smoke
only, right?
break. Yeah.
First aid battles or first aid people?
First aid, dude, that's gonna reel your mom.
Whoa.
Damn, dude. Can you give me the list at least?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Slam.
First 8 people, first 4 battles, Sam.
Yeah, well, we'll do 8 drivers at a time.
Okay.
That way we prevent
And
lag.
for that first aid, are we good to join?
Yep.
Oh shit, that's live stream. Where's
With
the?
At least
judges
use
and
protection,
everything.
please.
Is there a new bracket link somewhere, or is it just same link?
It's the same link. It just you got to refresh.
Okay.
Is this the first 8 drivers on the bracket like list or like the first 8 qualifiers?
First 8 drivers on the bracket list. So
Okay.
like, I'll call you guys all out once we're actually ready to start. But
Sounds good.
The echo is wild.
Main, also we can't hear you if you're talking. I don't know if you were. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. sir.
We need to go over there now. All right.
Hey, can I see the semaphore light up in pits? I just want to make sure I can see it.
So are we supposed to go to the 8-driver group, or you're gonna drag us there afterwards?
And we go on green. All right, sick. I can see it just fine. Yeah.
What happens if I'm colorblind?
Good luck, everyone.
You're so stupid.
There's no
bro.
shot, dude. There's no shot.
You're actually dumb.
I can't see green.
Bro's is gonna be sitting there waiting at the line, and the semaphore's already gone off 3 times.
Everything's gray.
Everything's black and white, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
I got dark gray, light gray,
And medium gray.
and medium gray. Are you
What
fucking colorblind?
What shade of gray am I supposed to go on?
50.
Ah,
Dark gray, dark gray.
okay. Maybe.
You got that? Gray area.
Get it.
Sorry, just came back. Were you just talking about how the semaphore works?
Yeah, it's pretty much like red means go, and everything else is,
You're-
gray.
No.
Green, green means.
I mean, there's like 2 different types. One is when the last light is green and then you go. The other one is all the lights the same, and when they go out, you go. I would just like to know which one it is.
It's red, 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 green. So
Okay, thank you.
yes.
So we go on green.
Our state's future begins with our students. That's why the North Carolina Education Lottery has contributed over $10 billion to education through scholarships.
Yo, I heard Don, you got me.
Support staff and
Where
training
stream?
programs.
Okay.
Lottery dollars move our state forward, helping students become the best versions of themselves. Visit movingncstudents.forward.com and share how your student or school community has benefited.
People
boys,
know
Are
him
they
for
going right
static.
now?
$1,000 for your story. Must be 18 to play.
Are they going right now?
Line 877-718-5555.
Or are we still waiting on something?
Are we good?
No, but you're pulling up right now. But I was just saying because I'm gonna test it.
Main, I'm watching streams, so I'm good on telling people when to go if you want to go to the, like, announcing streaming channel. I'm watching, your stream, so.
What's up, man? Yeah.
Do you know who's all going? Like, is the challenge thing? Oh, okay, cool. Good angle from Static. Jeez, Frosty was all over his door. Yeah, I can see the tire marks there. Swapping positions here. I like the commitment from both drivers, but they were big on the mimicking angle more than proximity during the drivers' meeting, right? Cool. So a couple things Static could have cleaned up, but it was a very good, solid first round, first battle. Really interested to see, because a lot of the drivers qualified pretty close together, right? I think the 32nd driver was in the 80s. Are you muted, man? We're having some technical difficulties, everybody. My co-host, his audio is not coming through stream.
There it goes. We had a whole conversation. They didn't even hear me.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm watching the stream myself. All right, but yeah, we are missing. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute my mic, and I'll remember to unmute it this time.
I appreciate it. All right, we were waiting on a.
I haven't heard from.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check for your wallet first before hitting the drive-thru.
$6. Sorry, forgot my wallet. I have change though. Here's 40 cents, another 40. Ooh, a bicentennial.
What's that?
Oh gosh.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Booking.com has stays for absolutely anyone. For instance, imagine you're a mermaid in Greensboro. Ooh, you discover a hotel with not one one, but 3 sparkling pools. One heated, one for laps, and a private one to practice tail flips. There's a poolside bar for those seaweed smoothies. Much better than kale. Plus, who needs the ocean when you got a bidet? With so many choices, even mermaids can find their perfect stay. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
Alright, I'm sorry everybody. We had some big technical difficulties. My bad with the ads. I haven't bought Shopify Plus or Premium, whatever you want to call it. I already got Apple Music and a whole bunch of other stuff. I didn't want to pay for it. But anyway, we do have some technical difficulties. We're waiting for one other judge to do his judging of the runs, and then we will go ahead and give y'all the score on that one. Sorry for the wait.
Frosty gets the win.
And Frosty gets the win. Good job, fellas. Good runs from both of y'all. Next 2 drivers we have.
Main, before you start, can you give me the judge role so I can actually rejoin the judge channel?
Okay, I got you. Just wait right there. Missions. Alright, try it now. You should be good.
Yep, I'm good.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, now we're good. Okay.
It's 2025. Get with the times. So, chat's roasting us, man.
About what? Hold on.
The ads.
Hey, I told you, I ain't paying for Shopify Plus. I'm sorry.
All right, we got the next set of drivers on the line.
Yeah, let me. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Great. I need the challenge over here. There we go. Lost 2 monitors and it's still not working with me. Ooh,
Shopify.
All right, next up we got Kyle and Tomic at the line. Find their name. There we go. All right, we got Tomic in the chase and Kyle in the lead. We're gonna go to get the drivers on their way. Get out the way, computer. All right, let's go into 76.
836 was moonwalk.
Sorry.
Alright, run number 2 is on the way. We got Kyle filling zone 1. Tomic not letting him get away. Entering a little shallow in the zone 2. creating a slight little gap. Let's see if Tomic can close that door. Coming into outer zone 3, looking good. Oh, and Tomic hits the wall and straightens. Tomic's got a lot of ground to make up before.
Definitely does.
Hopefully he can throw down a heater. He's going to have to try and make Kyle make a mistake.
Definitely.
And hopefully force one more time if it's on Kyle's side.
Yeah, see what Kyle can do.
Coming down the chute, Tomic. Big entry getting close to that wall, filling that zone. Coming in, transitioning. Kyle not letting him get away there. You'd think with that big deficit, he'd back off. Maybe this is making sure, not leaving it in the judge's hands.
Yeah, one way to do it.
Coming through. Yeah, that's one way to do it. It was a beautiful chase.
Definitely was.
Kyle gets the win.
Alrighty, Kyle is moving on. Good job from both the fellas.
Kind of saw that one coming.
Yeah. Alright, next up, we got Anthony Taylor and Ed. This is our first battle. Anthony had took his 5-minute timeout. We got Ed in the chase. Anthony Taylor in the lead. That was a pretty good battle, though.
That was a good battle.
Yeah.
That was solid. That second run, I didn't think Kyle was going to be on his door that way.
Yeah.
Especially with having a huge advantage after run 1 with Tomic going into the wall.
Yeah, definitely. Right.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it is whenever you start backing down is when you start making mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, and if you make a mistake when you already have the big advantage, then it's kind of leaving it in the judge's hands, and no one wants that.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Did Anthony get to the line yet? Not yet. I'm trying to resize this thing for the people to see other angles. Anthony did just pull up, so.
We got both drivers?
Yes, sir. Let me just go ahead and add it that way. Get these drivers on their way. Anthony Taylor in the lead and Ed in the chase. They're off. They can throw down.
Anthony Taylor in the lead in that beautiful 890 Supra. Filling zone 1 very nicely. Ed was a little late to transition there, and he's shallow, not in the zone, not where he needs to be. Anthony Taylor laying down a heater of a lead line, tight around that clip. Again, another slightly late transition for Ed, and there's a huge gap there through run 1.
Yeah, Anthony did his thing. Anthony is actually our top qualifier for this run with 98 points.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense there.
Yeah. He's definitely doing his thing. We're going to switch around. Got Ed in the lead, Anthony in the chase.
As these drivers switch around, what would be your game plan if you were Anthony Taylor right now after throwing down that lead run like that?
I would just play it safe. I wouldn't even get on his board.
Oh, beautiful transition. I mean, I wouldn't back off like crazy. It doesn't look like Anthony is either. He is rubbing yours with that. Nice transition. Keeping the pressure up, making sure, again, not leaving it in the judge's hands.
Yeah. Good run.
Solid. He did exactly what he had to do.
Definitely.
Didn't let him get away, filled the zones, mimicked angle. He came up a little short in outer 2, about halfway through, but, you know, overall, that was pretty solid. I guess these guys are all on kill mode, huh?
Yeah. They doing good, though. Especially, Anthony said he came to play.
I mean, with the prizes that we have,
Anthony Taylor gets the win.
and Anthony Taylor gets the win.
Taylor gets the win. Good job, Anthony. Good runs from both the fellas.
Yeah, solid runs.
Let me see, make sure I ain't missing one on stream.
I can't
bad,
get over
thanks,
the
Don.
blue and pink on that A90.
Yeah, it is. It is something different. It's clean though. I like it. Next up, we got Jacob K and Jesse Lyman. Jacob K in the lead, Lyman in the chase. This is Jesse. No, this is Jacob. Okay.
Oh, we can phase through and get in the spotters booths.
And which one? Oh, you're talking about on there you go. I could make this one a bit bigger. Feel like the
All right, we got Jacob K in the white and black A90.
All right, let me get the light ready. Send these fellas on their way.
And we got a clean start coming down the chute. Jacob K with a nice flick into outer zone 1. Oh. Crit style is coming up short on these zones.
Yeah.
Outer zone 1 so far and outer zone 2's massaging his way into the pocket. He needs to gain some proximity there. Yeah, just kind of a sloppy chase run.
Yeah. He started cleaning up near the end though, but it might have been late.
Yeah, a little too late. He's gonna have to throw down a fire lead run.
Alright, I have roof cam for the last run. I'm gonna probably go back to chase on this one. But let's get the light ready for the fellas. It's weird, the Corvette's only let me use roof cam. It won't even let me use first person. Nice initiative.
Big flick, yeah, big flick into zone 1, filling the zone. With this clean air, he seems to have a little bit more confidence. But after being at such a disadvantage, and Jacob not letting him get away. Ooh, a little tap on initiation. Oh, and Jacob straightens. That's going to be interesting. Impeding the lead driver, straightening. That is going to be very interesting. Gonna have to wait for the judge's call on this one. All right, these cars have been out for a while, man. What is your favorite car in the pack?
It used to be the 350Z. Now it is the S15. The thing is the shredder. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean every single one of these cars drives amazing, and they all feel different.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy to see a big variety of our cars in our comps. Like, not just one car everyone's picking.
Yeah.
For me, it's the E36 and the S14, and I'm growing more and more fond of the 180 every time I drive it.
I actually haven't driven the E36 in a while. I do love that car. That car is a very good car to drive.
And these new. Oh, we got a judge's call.
All right, the win is gonna go to Jesse.
All right, Jesse is moving on. Oh.
Can we get some insight on that, Jake?
Yeah, so if you looked at the end of the second run, there was a little contact and caused the chase to straighten out.
Straighten out. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we saw that. We were just waiting on that call and insight. Thanks.
Yeah.
Jesse is moving on. Next up, we have Mr. Wong himself and Noah Hoff. Wong in the lead, Hoff in the chase. And Hoff is driving that nice S15. Wong is in that Tesla. Hopefully this track cam looks good for you guys on the stream. I can't fully see it, but
it's just the parking lot.
Oh, it's just parking lot. Well, I'll probably have to change that later. But we got them both at the line. Let's go ahead and get them on the way.
All right, Mr. Wong in the lead. In that purple and white Altezza. Nice flick close to the wall. That was a gangster initiation. Noah not really letting him get away. He needs to get on line, mimicking line and angle a little bit better, but the proximity is there. Coming into outer zone 3. Mr. Wong very consistent through all the zones.
Mr. Wong definitely loves this track.
He does love this track, and you know, some would say he's got an advantage helping develop these cars.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there. That's just seat time in the cars.
Yeah, that is true. I'm going to switch sides. Got Wong in the chase.
I think the Altezza is one of the later additions too, so it's not too far off on seat time with everybody else.
Yeah.
All right, Noah coming in. Kind of a lazy initiation. You know, you think after Wong's lead run, they might want to throw it down a little bit harder, but Wong all over his door.
Yeah, definitely.
Pushing him around the track, bully him through outer zone 2 and through the inner clip, coming into outer 3. Ooh, Wong straightening up a little bit there at the end. Let's see how much that weighs on the rest of. Oh, some extracurricular activities there. Well, yeah, let's see that mistake in outer 3 by Wong, how much that is weighed with the rest of the runs.
Oh my god, these cameras suck.
You know, I really haven't driven the Altezza much. Have you had any seat time in it?
I haven't driven it since, what can I say? Since we tested it, I'm pretty sure. Probably the last time I driven it, sadly.
Oh, that was months ago.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I remember doing like just a couple test laps on it. Felt pretty good. But I haven't really driven it since. I'm kind of in love with that E36 and the S14.
Yeah, I love how the E36 sounds, especially when it's like backfiring out the exhaust and whatnot.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you like the Tesla?
I remember liking it initially, but I haven't really had extensive time in it. So
yeah,
I like all the cars. I mean, I've obviously test driven all the cars. They all feel amazing.
We are going to go with Wong on this one.
Alrighty, Wong.
Mr. Wong advancing on to top 16. Good runs, boys.
Alrighty, next up we have, this is the last one of the 16 that's in the 8 driver circle right now. But we got Diaz versus Tyler Maguire. Diaz in the lead, Tyler in the chase. Tyler, oh, they're both already lined. Look at that. That's good. That's good. That's what I like to see. Get these drivers on their way.
Already on the line. Love to see it. All right, we got a Soarer and an M2. Ooh, the M2 is another one of my cars that I really like. Big flick into zone 1. A lazier transition into zone 2, but he's filling the zone. He got slammed all over his door. He is coming into zone 3, deep in zone 3, riding that wall. Man, this No Pants crew, there's some good drivers.
Definitely. No pants.
He was all over him in the chase. Just gonna need an equal performance from Diaz in the chase and put it in the judge's hand.
Yeah. Send them on their way. See what they can throw. See what Diaz can do in the chase. See if he can make Tyler make a mistake.
Big flick in a zone 1.
Transition. Ooh.
Little contact entering zone 2, it looked like, at least from my angle. Diaz not quite having that proximity. Oh, there's a little bump there. Not quite having the proximity that Tyler had in the chase. But he was right there, closing all the doors.
Yeah, definitely was.
Solid online, mimicking angle. Would hate to be a judge in this series.
Yeah, we got a lot of good drivers. Especially when after qualifying ended. Oh my God, it was crazy. I knew it was gonna be some good battles after qualifying.
In the chat, we got Ed Weird saying E36 is the God's chassis. I gotta agree with you there with my personal E36. Definitely agree. E36 is best car.
I was thinking about getting one. I'm still thinking about getting one, but just because a manual G35 sedan or 37 sedan, whichever you want to call it, and a manual is just so hard to find. It's not hard to find; it's just expensive. I'm not spending 10 grand on a G. So
right.
When I got
Don Drift says Aceto sound is too high. We can't hear the commentators.
Aceto sound?
Yeah, the sound on the stream for the cars, I guess.
Okay.
You try to even it out if you can.
Yeah, I probably had it up for recording. Let's see what happens after that.
All right, thank you everyone in the chat for letting us know how we're messing up the stream. Really appreciate it.
You would think.
It's just gonna make us better next time.
Yeah, definitely. See, my music should be paused. Yeah. Put on the Twitch music for now.
I need to do some cable managing on my sim setup.
Yeah. I kind of gave up on it, look. You ain't gonna lie. Oh.
Alright, and a judge's decision.
That was a very good battle. We're gonna go one more time.
One more time. Our first one more time of the day in top 32.
That music came in loud. Sorry, chat.
Yeah, so talking to some of the judges, they had a pretty hard time judging these qualifying runs because how close the competition was, and it was just getting us excited for these things right here, like a one more time.
Yeah, definitely did.
Competition is going to be real tight.
Yes, sir. See what they put down on the second run. We got Diaz in the lead and Maguire in the chase. I don't know why the headlights are on in the game. Maybe I forced the headlights on by accident. It's like everybody's headlights on in my game. Let me go ahead and...
Yeah, they're all on in stream.
Go ahead and send them on their way.
Alright, so I feel like Diaz got a little gift here. Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, a little wavery on initiation. Looked like some contact as well. Very nice entrance in the outer two. He definitely improved on that from his previous run.
Yeah.
But again, Tyler not letting him get away.
Tyler is putting all the pressure on that door. Oh!
We had some contact with the wall, contact with cars, and then the wall again.
Yeah.
We'll have to put that in the judges. Look at a replay.
It didn't look like any
exactly transpired there.
Any happened before, but we'll have to see what the judges say when they look at the replay.
All right, for run number 2, this one more time. Rather big flick, fill in zone 1. Diaz has a lot better little weird transition there. A lot better proximity is what I was going to say.
Yeah.
The transition caught me off guard there. So coming around the inner clip, Diaz right there, closing doors. Coming up a little shallower. Ooh, a little tap at the end. Let him know he's right there. That's a hard-fought battle there, but you know it's going to come back to run number 1.
Yeah.
And that contact might be cut and dry. Might need some analyzation. Is that a word? Analyzation.
I think so.
And let's see what's coming out here. I think FD pushed back that wall for that reason, huh?
I think so. Still has some crashes in it though, but I think so.
Yeah, seeing Colette Davis mounting it, that was kind of wild.
Yeah. I wish the track cam wasn't the parking lot.
Yeah, some of these track cams on a lot of these tracks are not very intuitive.
Yeah. I may do.
It might be because of where your semaphore is parked.
Might be that too.
And we have a decision.
We are gonna go with Tyler, or also known as Slammed, for the win on that one.
Slammed for the win. That contact in outer 3 in run 1, are you putting that on Diaz?
Yeah, Diaz, we watched it back and Diaz hit the wall before Slammed even touched him.
Okay, hit the wall. It's a little ping pong action. They're all making sense.
Dang.
It's hard to tell. We don't have replays.
Yeah. So, Slammed is moving on. Tyler Maguire is his name on the bracket. Good job from both the drivers. Next up, oh, actually, hold on. I got to change the server over. Give me a quick second.
I'll have the next 8 drivers hop down to the chat.
Alright.
Sweet, thank you.
Going through this first round this first slide of the bracket pretty smoothly. Just let me get.
All right, yeah, we got Slam shouting out Diaz for an awesome battle, which it indeed was. I love seeing the camaraderie and the good sportsmanship there. It's one thing I love about drifting.
Actually, before if y'all will listen to the stream, I am going to reset the server one more time. I need to add some semaphores in. So give me a quick second. Still got this Spotify ads playing in my ear. Alright, so we lost. Let's see. Tomic, take his out. Let me mute myself.
Alright, for the stream, we're resetting the server, only allowing 8 drivers in at a time. And that is just try to manage the ping and reduce the chance of any lag or anything like that. So if anyone was wondering, that is why we were doing it this way.
Hey Taz, was it just me and you in the server in the semaphores?
I don't think so. I think the judges were in one.
Okay. Let me make sure. I just want to make sure I put enough semaphores. I got 3 in there right now. We should be good. 2 for me and then 1 for the 2 for me and you. 1 for me and you, and then 1 for the judge. There we go. I think we should be good. All right, everybody. Server's resetting one more time. Sorry for that. And this should be the last reset since we're using the main server again. We all should be good. Alright, there we go. Server is up. Refresh. We got 4 semaphores. If anybody has issues joining.
Yeah, Jimmy's saying he's battling in the semaphore.
Shoot.
I've gotten some laps in the semaphore. They're a little wonky to drive, but you can get the hang of them.
Definitely.
They're kind of fun to mess around in. All right, we got everyone loading in here. We apologize for the delay in action.
Got my semaphore driving to the line.
But it's all to make the stream smoother, make the competition run smoother.
Don't pay attention to that semaphore crashing into the gate.
Oh, come on.
All right, Jacob, go ahead and make sure the 2 drivers are up there. Everybody else needs to go ahead back to the pits. We should be good.
Man, I'll be right back.
All right.
Keep it running.
I got you. The first 2 drivers up, we got Albert versus Lee, your old friend Lee, as we know him as. He is at the line. Lee is in the chase. Albert is in the lead. See if we got a first-person view for this. I don't know why the outside cam looks like that. I don't know why. This thing does not want to play fair today. All these terrible cameras. We'll just do chase cam for now. We got a top view in the chase cam. Let's go ahead and get these drivers on their way. See what Lee can do in the chase and see what Albert can do in the lead. Nice initiation from both drivers. Let me get out of this. Going into OZ2. Lee's doing a good job at bringing in the pressure to A90s. A little bit of wavering from Lee. Going into the last outer zone. See how these drivers fill it out. Lee is a little bit shallow. Gets into the zone a little bit later. Across the finish line they go. We're going to go ahead and switch. Got Albert in the chase. Lee in the lead. I'm going to give a huge thanks to our man Tag, or Genetic Engineering. He does sponsor this video too, and he also made deliveries for these DTD cars. But right now they're off. Got Lee in the lead. Nice little entry from Lee. Looks like dropping the tire. Can't see too good from this view. Going real deep in the outer zone 2. Albert getting into that pocket, leaving a little bit of space. Now he's getting a bit closer. Lee missing the inner clip in the OZ3. And across finish line they go. We'll see what the judges got to say. Let me try to find a good view for you guys, because I had it last time, but this time it's just acting weird. I wonder if I can activate this. Probably gonna see my semaphore, aren't you? I can't change it, so there goes that. See what the judges got to say. Shout out to another one of our sponsors, Fortune Hunters. They do have all your sim needs. If you ever need anything, you can use DTD X FHM at checkout for 5% off. Anything you need. He has wheels, pedals. Actually, his pedals are second place prize. They're valued at $350. That pedal set will be going to second place, but we will see. This is round 1, and it's anybody's game at this moment. 20 for the judges here.
Hello? Okay. Both drivers had some mistakes in their leads, so we are going to go one more time.
Alrighty, one more time for both the drivers. Albert in the lead, Lee in the chase. See if they can clean it up a little bit. Got both drivers at the line. Let's go ahead and send them on their way. Nice entry into OZ1. Looked like he dipped a little bit too far in the lead, but going into OZ2. Lee is inching his way up on Albert's door. Going across the field. Into OZ3. Lee a little bit shallow, drops right back into the pocket near the end of OZ3, and across the finish line they go.
Alright, I'm back, man.
Ah, you good. I'm trying to find a good camera to use. I might do all chase cam. Alright, got these two drivers ready. Let me go ahead and switch to Albert. You know, on the green they're off. See what they can do. Clean it up a bit.
Big flick by Lee.
Yes, sir.
Throwing off Albert a little bit there.
Yeah.
Oh.
See
Reminiscent of LZ.
Right. See if Albert can get back into the pocket here. Across the field they go into OZ3. Albert's still a little shallow. Straighten up just
a little straight nudge at the end.
Let me see if I can go ahead and put a roof cam on for you guys. Just so y'all can have another view. Oh, it's not going to work.
Looked like Lee's initiation did shake Albert a little bit through OZ1. But by halfway-ish through OZ2, it looked like Albert was able to shake off those nerves and get in the pocket and put on a good show.
Yeah. Definitely did, but I know Lee's initiation probably threw Albert way off.
I was driving with him before the comp, and it was throwing me off.
We are going to go with Lee on this one.
Alrighty, Lee.
Looks like that risky initiation paid off for Lee.
Yeah.
Lee moving forward, top 16.
Go ahead and
The red and black on the A90 looks amazing as well.
definitely does. And this is
They all look amazing.
Next up, we got Tyrese Jackson versus Harley Churchill. We got Harley in the chase, Tyrese in the lead. Okay, there you go. Go ahead and set this up for them. Get a good first person for you. All right.
I got an M2 and S15.
Sure. My favorite car. Well, so far in this pack. Little late start, no start. All right, we're gonna go ahead and restart. You can go and back up Churchill. That's what strike. Well, we ain't really started a strike, but usually it would be a strike. We're going to try this again. Is there something wrong with Tyrese? Because he is backing off of the line right now.
Should be Tyrese in the lead, right?
Yeah, Tyrese in the lead, and Churchill in the chase. Somebody just joined, it shouldn't be.
Man, I guess he can't see the light.
Okay, that's fine. I'll jump in and do a countdown right quick.
Okay.
Did somebody just join? I think they did.
Rally Boss 94.
I don't even see him.
All right, I'm sure the stream heard. Tyrese cannot see the lights. Some people's settings do not allow the lights to work properly.
All right.
So we're gonna have a audio countdown for him in chat.
Tyrese, you ready? I'll go ahead and do the countdown for you.
Okay. You gonna count down?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Alright.
Alright, no problem. I'm just trying to make sure whoever just joined doesn't run. And it looks like I am going to put this password in. Or I can just kick him. I wish they gave me the option to do that. Give me 1 second.
Okay, kick him?
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm putting a password on here. I try not to put a password because everybody's in the Discord and anybody can still join. I will put the password in open chat. So give me a quick second. Server options, password override. Password will be in the ooh.
Your screen share is on.
Great. Okay.
Sorry about that, people on the stream. Let me get out of this view because I can't see. Jesus, I do that every time. I ain't got no force feedback in this thing.
My game just crashed.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you hop back in, just so I can start it for them.
Oh.
Nah, I'm
another
not drunk, Jimmy.
that I'm very fond of is the A80.
The A80, I haven't actually driven that car.
The Mark IV Supra.
There you go. All right. He does need a countdown, so I'll be right back.
Main,
Yeah, he needs a countdown. I'm covered.
Where did you send the password for the server?
Oh, I'll just send it to you guys in there.
Okay. Yeah, because Cody needs to join so we can do our judging drone.
Yeah, I got you. I'm doing it right now.
Thank you.
No problem. I like how I can just go to the open chat right there. It's pretty cool. All right.
Yeah, and I have to join anything.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and join 8 drivers because he needs a countdown. So I'll be right back.
No.
All right. You ready? Y'all fellas ready?
Yeah. Do I go when you say go, or you need?
On 1, 3, 2, 1, and then that'll be
Okay.
1 is when you go.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, just say go.
next to the wall, filling outer zone 1 completely. Little shallow in 2, finding the groove. HC drifts, not letting him get away very. Into outer 3, shallow through outer 3. Very clean run overall. Clean chase overall.
Yeah. Tyrese was one of our higher qualifiers, so he's definitely real consistent. Ever since quali, he's been real consistent.
Yeah, he just had a quick little bobble going into outer 2.
Yeah.
Other than that, the rest of the run looked great. He was super deep, close to the wall, outer 1, and on the initiation, and I really like seeing that.
There they go, and they're all.
HC drifts, big flick.
Really have to put down a good lead line.
He's good transitions. A little bit more proximity than Drifts had in his lead.
Yeah. Definitely trying to...
Ooh, riding that wall through zone 3. That was beautiful. But Tyrese was right there too, all over him.
Tyrese was definitely putting pressure on him.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's going to come down to the transition and entering into outer 2.
Yeah.
Everything else was pretty solid. Tyrese, I feel like not as deep in outer zone 3 in his lead as well. I'm not a judge though.
Yeah, definitely. And his lead, yeah. Maybe the proximity might make up for it. Being a proximity chase, it may make up for it, but we'll see. But I don't know, Jimmy. These cars don't have any. Not the cars. The semaphores don't have any force feedback while I'm driving. I don't know how it feels for everybody else, but that would be funny to see 2 semaphores just tandeming on the track.
We should put different physics on some of the traffic cars. I just go with regular traffic, like from SRP.
But in the semaphore?
No, I was just saying, use like the regular traffic cars. Like it'd be hilarious to see a Prius.
Oh yeah. Be like what would we call them? Your regular traffic comp.
Yeah, regular traffic comp.
Put a couple Mustangs and G's in there. And a little Honda Accord and rear-wheel drive swap Honda Civics.
Yeah. I have a bus for some reason on my list. Oh, and we have a decision.
We're gonna rerun the second half of that battle. I don't know if you, the guy Tyrese couldn't see the light.
Oh, okay. I thought in the second run he was just gonna follow him off his jump. But does he need me to count that down too, or does he want to go off of the?
Yeah. If you could count down the second run.
Okay. My bad, Tyrese. I thought you was gonna follow what's the name, but I can do a countdown for your chase too if that's fine. Yeah.
If you guys want to reset tires and just run back the second half.
Okay.
Alright, both tires ready?
Yep.
Alrighty, 3, 2, 1, go.
HC drifts in the lead. Nice big flick in the outer 1, filling the zone. Beautiful transition. That was close. Good proximity coming through outer zone 2. Looks like Tyrese shutting that door.
Yeah.
in the outer 3. Again, HC drifts riding that wall. Very good proximity on the second run.
Definitely a good run. Damn, 2 does feel good too.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, all these cars feel so good.
Yeah. I wish I had like a replay back. I don't know. I gotta get that done. I don't know how to do that, but definitely good to get in a replay thing.
Yeah, for us commentating would be nice.
Yeah. Other than that, you plan on doing any drift events this year in your car, or?
Like my personal car.
Yeah.
Like real life or Assetto?
Real life, or both.
Well, so real life, I would really like to get down to Apple Valley. I'm located Central California, so and a judge's
Alright.
decision.
We are gonna go with Harley on that one.
All right, Harley. Is
Harley.
on.
Harley in the S15. Yeah, so I would really like to get out to Apple Valley or up in Central Drifts. So the Central Drift track is a old airport.
Oh
and they just got a bunch of cones out there, and some of the pro drivers go out there as well. Honestly, if I could just get to one event this year, I would pretty much meet my goal for at least this year. But I got some stuff going on in my personal life.
Main, if you could, when they get to the line, if you want to just give them a little light flash, they just want to make sure they can see the light.
Okay.
All right, make sure they see the light.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, next up we got Ryan Billington and Matt Oppy. Ryan or Mr. Billington.
Hey man.
Yo.
Hey man, don't start just yet. In the judges circle, our camera had glitched, so give us just a second.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
All right.
More technical difficulties here.
Yeah. Technology.
Yeah, I got. I want to get to an event. My mom's sick, so the E36, my personal, real life E36, is kind of on the back burner. But she's ready to go. Besides tires.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're good to go.
Alrighty. We got Mr. Billington in the lead in the GT86 and Mr. Oppy, another one of the No Pants crew, in the chase in the C6. Oh, what happened?
We got Rylan, the lead. Filling out our zone 2. No Pants crew needs to get a little bit better proximity there, and he does. Closes the door a little bit, outer zone 3.
My screen just crashed. If it ain't one thing, it's
more.
the next. What the crap?
I'm waiting for Jimmy to tell us it's because of the ads.
I'm joining back up. Jimmy's the one saying black screen. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Oh, Oppy isn't on No Pants? Oh, okay. Oppy's Oppy's just a friend of No Pants.
Just an affiliate of No Pants.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification there, Slammed.
Get back to the line as fast as I can, because Assetto wants to crash today.
Alright. We got the light back at the starting gate. We got Oppy. Not part of No Pants crew, just an affiliate. I'm really impressed with this No Pants crew, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're a menace in the chat, menace on the track.
Nice initiation from Oppy, but a little shallow on OZ1, going to OZ2.
Yeah,
Filling it in
shallow,
pretty
couple
good.
bobbles.
Hitting the inner clip, going to OZ3. Let's see how they clean it up and clean it out. They're Oppy doing a good job on OZ3. I think that's like one of my favorite zones, honestly, is that last zone. I know if I mess up on the rest of the zone, I know OZ3 is usually going to be pretty clean. For me personally.
Yeah, the initiation and OZ3 are my favorite parts of this track. It's definitely, I think, can make and break a run.
Yeah.
Coming up shallow on the initiation and OZ1, weight's kind of heavy here.
Oh, wait, they did both runs? Oh, yeah, they did do both runs. My game crashed.
Wait. What about yourself, man? You going to any real life events with your car?
I want to, but since I sold the truck, I'm trying to save up for another car. I don't want to drive this car, and then right now I street drive it, which isn't it feels like a regular car to me. But the other bad thing is I planned the DTD events. Like when we planned the DTD events, we did them offset from FD. But I think our local tracks did the same thing. So like even today, there's a event at CMD, and I'm just like, dang, I can't even go. But I have been talking to one of my he was drifting at HMS, and he drifts an Auto LS 400. And I was asking him, what are like, does he have any tips? Because he does faint entries and everything in automatic. And he said he runs his rear tires at 60 and his front at 40. So I'm kind of scared to go up to 60 because I've seen people pop tires at 60 like while they're blowing it up. So I'm gonna probably do 45, 50, and maybe like 40 in the front. See how it feels. See if I get the tires spinning a little bit more.
We are gonna go with Rylan on this one.
Rylan gets the win.
Or
All right.
Yeah, Mr. Billington is moving on.
Was that coming? Just for clarification, how heavy are you guys weighing this initiation coming up short outer one?
I'd say it's moderately weighed. Because if you're not on the right line through initiation, you're gonna be on the wrong line for the next zone. So.
Exactly. Sweet. Thank you.
Next up, we got Mr. Luke Key. Actually, Luke Key gets a bye run. I was waiting for one of the No Pants crews, two of the drivers to message me, but I don't think I ever got the message. So, Mr. Tyler Luke Key will get a bye run. He is moving forward.
First bye run of the day.
And Jimmy, I don't go to takeovers. I do not support that.
Tyler, Mr. Lukey. Quick little practice run for his bye run. He left the line, so he advances on to the 16.
Got the people betting he ain't gonna do a 350 at the end, or 360 at the end. That's the 350.
No 360 at the end.
Alright, next up we have Mr. Jimmy himself and Daniel Hilton, if I called him Danny.
We got a request in the chat, man.
Yeah, I saw, let me see if I can get to them. Let me mute myself for something happened. I hate when I do that because I go into judges chat and I don't want everybody to know, and then. All right. Anyway, Jimmy, you're up to the line. Jimmy, Mr. Calvano, Mr. Hilton is waiting for you. If we need to, we will take your 5-minute timeout and run the next battle.
Jimmy, you're up, bud.
All right, Mr. Hilton. We're gonna go ahead and give Jimmy his 5-minute timeout, and we're going to get Ryan and Xander to the line. Xander in the chase, Ryan in the lead.
All right, cool. He's backing off the line. He got the message.
Alrighty. Oh, is that? No, that's Ray James right there, I think.
Getting Xander to the line now.
Who's at the line? That's Hilton. Pull up chat right quick.
We got 6 Shadows and Xander to the line.
6 Shadows must be. Oh, wow. Hold on. I skipped the whole run. It's okay. We did skip a run, but we're going to go ahead and run it since we're at the line. We got Mr. Ryan versus Xander. Ryan in the lead. Xander in the chase. Drivers are ready. And let's send it. Oh, the E36 not so good.
I got 6 Shadows in the C6. Nice aggressive entry, filling his own 1. Ooh, very aggressive transition by Xander. Made him come offline a little bit. He's real, not a little bump and tap. Robin's racing.
Ryan's
into our zone 3.
Line, very good lead line. Looks like a little tap on the wall. Couldn't fully see because of smoke, but
I've driven with 6 Shadows in the SRDL
wait, who's
comps,
at the line now?
and he's very, very consistent.
What is going on?
I'm getting some miscommunication here on the driver lineup.
All right.
Main, so
Yeah, I skipped Landon and then by accident. I didn't mean to.
yeah, I told them to come to the line.
But just tell them to back off right quick, and then we're gonna get their second run right quick. They can stay right there though. Like after they run, they can go back to the spot. Sorry, a little miscommunication on our end. I did skip a run, which is Landon and Mr. Jacob, which is at the line right now. But they're gonna run right after this. We're gonna go in and switch. We got Jacob in the lead. Not Jacob. We got Xander in the lead. Mr. Ryan in the chase. Let me get to his camera right quick. There you go. Oh no. All right, let's send these fellas on their way.
All right.
Nice initiation.
Xander in the lead. Ooh. Deep. Oh, leaving zone 1 early though.
Yeah.
Nice aggressive transition by Mr. Ryan. Really good proximity through outer zone 2. Come around the clip. Oh, another aggressive and another impact into the wall. The wall monster is getting a few people today.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for joining, Mr. Powell. I'm glad you get to check out one of the streams. Hope you like it. Jimmy is back now, so I will have Jimmy and them run after. Actually, I might have to run first before, since they're back now.
Okay, on the battle of Ryan Chitty versus Xander, Ryan Chitty is going to take the win.
Alrighty. Good job, Ryan. Good runs from both of y'all. Go ahead and get
So-
Jimmy and Dan and Mr. Hilton in here because Jimmy's back now.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, now we're back on track. Mr. Jimmy Calvano is back. He's going against Mr. Hilton. He's gonna take the lead, and Mr. Hilton will take the chase. I just had his name. There you go, right there. Alrighty, back on track. Hey, yes sir, got AFFHM in the chat. One of our partners. Nice initiation from Jimmy, real strong. Little straightener, I don't know what exactly happened going into OZ2. And Jimmy went
That was a
to the
weird
wall.
Hitting the
What
wall.
happened there? But Mr. Hilton's gonna finish this run out. And across finish line.
It looked like he was cooking into outer one.
He came in hot. I don't know what happened, but he was about to throw down. I ain't gonna lie. He's one of our highest qualifiers too. He definitely loves this track and drives really good on this track. We're gonna see what happens in the chase. See if he can force Mr. Hilton to make a mistake.
Looks like Jimmy reset as well.
Oh dang! Oh. I just now
Unaffected.
on an OZ2.
All the lead has to do is finish a run here.
Yep. Jimmy still a good chase on Jimmy's end. And across the finish line they go. Good run from both the fellas.
Yeah, coming in hot like that into inner one is very risky. Or not inner one, outer one, I'm sorry. Initiation. Coming in
Yeah.
hot like that, it's very, very risky.
Definitely.
All right, we are going to go with Dan on that one.
Alright, Mr. Hilton's moving on.
And so next battle will be Landon, correct?
Yes, sir. And then after that, we'll be back on track.
Okay.
Alright, next up we got Landon versus Jacob. Landon in the lead, Jacob in the chase. It's all good, Jim. There goes Jacob right there. Just a little warming up the tires a little bit.
Running little tandems in the Burt Round box over there, huh?
Right. Oh, Jimmy, he was able to cross that line. Everybody's able to cross that blue line. Oh, dropping everything.
I believe that was explained in the drivers' meeting.
Yeah.
Maybe wrong.
Go ahead and get the drivers on their way. And
Alright, we got
drivers-
Landon, the one-time dice art coming in.
One time.
Good initiation. Yeah, the one time. Nice transition in the outer two.
Nice deep from Landon, doing a great job and
Very deep.
getting real close. Mr. Jacob in the OZ2, going in OZ3, closing that distance once again. Across the finish line they go. Landon actually won our grassroots series earlier this year.
I think that's where the one time started.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and switch around. I see your answer, Zen Minded. Just give me 1 second. Or question. I said answer. Let me find Landon's name. There we go. Get these drivers on the way.
Landon's kind of my kryptonite. We've battled against each other in a few different competitions and a few different series. I've yet to be able to knock him out.
That man does do a
We
lot
got
of
Jacob, going deep into outer one. Coming offline a little bit, but fixing himself before outer two. Landon all over his door.
Great job in the
Coming around the inner clip. Clip was clean. Good transition by Landon in the chase.
Ooh. close.
A little rubbing coming around the finish line.
But Mr. Zen Minded, you can join by joining DTD or Diverse Tribe Drifting is our Discord, and we do have. I will be announcing when the opening for the round passes open up, and you can just go from there.
Very clean chase from Landon on this run.
Actually, is he?
But you can't have a good chase if you don't have a good lead.
Yeah. I think it was coming
Very
down to the
solid
lead
battle.
runs, honestly. Both the leads were
Yeah,
good.
and coming offline a little bit, leaving outer zone 1. This last run.
Yeah.
Might be a factor.
I think that'll be the biggest factor.
Judges seem to be taking their time on this decision, rightfully so. It was a very good battle.
Yeah. Got a little spinner action right here. What is that black spot on the road?
I'm moonwalking.
Right.
So you were saying that one of your buddies has a auto LS 400. You were talking to him about drift events.
Yeah. He was just telling me his setup because he does a lot of feint entries and he's real good at tandeming and dropping some good leads. So I just asked him like, what are some tips? And he was mainly saying he just runs a high PSI and whatnot in the front and rear of his tires. 40 in the front, 60 in the rear. And he's just able to feel the car more that way, being the fact that we don't have a clutch. So we got to use a lot of momentum, a lot of weight transfer, and a lot of bravery, I would say, because, you know, we have to throw the cars. And
yeah, it takes a lot of commitment.
Definitely does. I honestly think people might disagree with me, but drifting, like real drifting, not doing donuts and figure eights, but I'm talking about like real drifting, I think it's hard. In my opinion, it's harder to drift an auto than manual. Just because you have to keep momentum, you have to drive fast. Because if you don't, I mean, you don't have the clutch to help your wheel speed or anything. So that's just my take on it, though. People might feel otherwise. I'm not saying auto is the best. I want me a clutch. I ain't gonna lie to you. It'll make my drifting so much easier if I had a clutch. But auto, that mess is hard. It's more than just putting your foot down, because it's mainly everything about your gas, your throttle inputs only, and that's what it just comes down to. And left foot braking, of course. But
right.
Got
Don Drift saying a 6-speed is greater than an auto.
Oh, definitely.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. If you can get your auto to hold gears, though, I had a GS 430 for a while. Obviously, all the Lexus cars are auto.
Yeah.
Get the judge's decision real quick.
Split decision, and we ended up going with Landon.
Alrighty.
Landon gets the win.
The one time is moving forward.
Moving on to the top 16 is the one time.
Next up, we got Mr. Jerry Johnson at Venus. But nah, I mean, 6-speed is.
But yeah, the Lexus, when you in sport mode, you'd be able to hold the gear.
Yeah.
And it would just sit there and bounce limiter if you wanted to, and so if you, I think if you can get your G to make sure it holds a gear, might be a little easier. Because I have slid around other auto cars before, and it kind of hunts for gears, and there's like delays in the shifting and everything like that, and little weird to drive.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like my car, all the manual, all the automatic Gs, they come with manual mode, so they have like the manual, like sequential style gear shifter. So my issue is my car grips up real fast. I used to run Cosmos tires. I used to run their Mucho Macho tires, or 300 tread wear, and I would drift in the rain and I would still have grip. That's how grippy they were. So
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about the Mucho Machos as far as grip. Not so much the tire wear themselves.
Wait, where's he going? Jimmy, okay. Hold on, I didn't start the light.
You got a false start here?
Yeah. I had to reset the light. That run does not count. We're gonna go ahead and run it back. Let me let them know. Hey, I was just resetting the light because the light was still set to green. I had to reset it.
Oh yeah.
Nah, you good. Y'all can reset your tires if you need to, and then come back to the line.
Alright.
I'm there. So yeah, just keep on practicing, dude.
I don't think I was in here when you was saying that to the comment.
Oh no, you weren't.
Yeah.
Trenton says he needs to practice drifting more, and he's got a friend that helps him train. Yeah, the only way you're gonna get better is to see time and to keep practicing. So keep on the grind, dude.
Yep. All right, let's get these drivers on the way for real this time.
All right, wait for the light. All right, and they're off. Jimmy deep. Oh, coming a little off track. I'm leaving outer one. Good transition into two. All things considered, nice and deep through outer two.
Nice
got Ed.
proximity to the chase.
Yeah, with everything going on, is I guess you would say dynamic lead.
Yeah.
Very dynamic chase. He adapted very well to everything Jimmy was doing.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to switch drivers around. See if I can find there goes Jerry. Seems like they are ready.
Yeah, they're on the line. Ready to go. Switching places. See how Ed does. Nice flick in the outer one. Fairly conservative, but very deep still at the same time.
Ed
into two. He's a little shallow entering two.
Yeah.
Jimmy all over his door though. Not letting him get away. In the outer three. Oh, he leaves and loops
Did he
it.
over-rotate
Oh.
before the finish line? See what the judge got to say about that one.
Well, it's gonna be a 0.
But yeah,
that was Ed's battle to lose there.
Yeah, Ed was doing a great job. He was fantastic, and that engine.
We are going to go with Mr. Jerry Johnson on that one.
All right.
Jerry Johnson.
Jerry is taking that one. So close. Good job, Jerry. Good job, Ed. Next up, we got Mr. Max, Jagger, and Joshua Moore. Mr. Max in the lead, Moore in the chase. But the biggest thing on my car is, like I said, it just gripped up so much, and I have actually stalled my engine on my local track. I had too much angle, and my car shut off.
Really?
Yeah, and that's why I say it's kind of hard to drift in auto because I don't have the tools I need to keep the RPMs high enough, and I just have to throw it and just keep it up that way.
You can't just be neutral bombing either and destroy your transmission. All right, we got Max Jagger in the lead. I lost to him yesterday at SRDL.
Oh, really?
I did. He's a very good driver. Very good driver.
I see.
Still in zone 1. Still in zone 2.
Lost it. The lead is still going to keep going, though.
We got the chase driver from Drip Bros parking it in the outer 2. Big disadvantage here while they're switched places.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is Josh's first comp. I think Ray had said something Latin during quali that it's Mr. Moore's first comp, which I'm still impressed. He did a good qualifying run. Let me switch drivers right quick. There go Mr. Jagger. And still don't understand how some of these cars got, like the E36, Xander had a purple one. I don't know how he got that.
Oh, a little wavery coming in on initiation. Max Jagger a little overzealous there in the chase on initiation. They're coming in, filling the zone nicely. Yeah, for his first comp, he's not doing bad at all. I mean, I remember the first few comps that I tried, I didn't qualify, or I qualified very low.
Yeah.
2 solid runs.
But I'll say the next time I go, I think me upping my tire pressure will help me a lot, because every time I went to the track, I was running 32 psi front and rear.
Oh, that is much too low for a street car.
I know. I can't even lose grip in the street, and when I just mash the gas, it's just straight grip. Feels like I'm drag racing.
Yeah, it's kind of how the E36 is, but I have a stock M52 B28.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's stock, but it's got a 22 RPD or RPD 22 tune in it, and 200 horsepower of fury. But the car's light, manual, bunch of clutch kicks, and it feels good.
Those things rip.
I think the M52 is a very underrated engine.
The first car I actually drifted was the E46. I don't know what engine's in that one, but
M50, M54.
It was a pretty good car. That's what got me hooked on driving.
Mm.
But Mr. Powell, I mean, controllers aren't bad. I do know they have those files for it, but hopefully one day you can get a wheel. Maybe you can hop into a pop-up. I might do a controller pop-up and see if somebody can take home a wheel. We do got a judge in here. Oh, never mind, he just left.
We had a judge in here. Scared him away.
All right, judge's decision. We are going to give Max the win.
Alrighty, Max is moving on.
Max Jagger moves on.
Last run of top 32. We have Mr. Ray James versus Don Vincent. We got Don in the chase, Ray James in the lead, and James is already at the line. Where's Don at? There you go, coming to the line now.
I saw him in the parking lot. I know he's here.
Yes, sir. Josh did do a really good job. Lead was definitely clean, but let's go ahead and start this next run.
To Ray James initiating an outer one. Very fluid through outer one. Very fluid transition as well. I think that's the key to this track is fluidity, smoothness, and that very first initiation is going to set you up for racing track.
Got Don kind of approaching in here. Let's see what Don can do in his lead. I think he was a little bit far. Wasn't really exactly in the pocket.
Yeah, proximity was a little off by Don, and I think that's out of character for him.
Yeah.
I've driven with Don many times, and he's usually a very strong chase driver.
Yeah, definitely is. Let's see what he can do in his lead, though. Don's a real good driver. Nice initiation in the OZ1. Ray James on his door.
Yeah, Don kind of running that mid line through these zones.
Yeah. Ray James keeping the pressure
deeper
up
in outer two. Yeah, Ray James definitely has good pressure on Don. Coming into outer three, closing the door, not letting Don get away. Yeah. Kind of just putting that final stamp and seal on that run there.
Yeah. Don's lead was real good, though, I will say.
Alright, we are going to go with Mr. Ray James.
Alrighty.
Quick decision from the judges. Ray James moving on to top 16.
Yep. Man, can we get a little 5-minute break for judges?
Top
16.
Yeah. Go ahead and get the top 8 in there, right, or the next 8, and then we'll let them warm up right quick then.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Are we also gonna let the next 8 warm up then, if we're gonna let the first 8 warm up?
That actually just let all of them warm up because it's only 16.
Okay.
And then because everybody's name is already in the server with their car, so they can all warm up, and then the 8 will just pop in.
Yep, I got you.
All right. We're gonna take a little quick commercial break. Judges need to take a little break right quick. I guess you just hear me and Taz talk about random stuff. Or if you got a conversation, a hot take in the chat, just let us know. Have a nice conversation. Right now we're gonna have all the drivers. 16 go ahead and do a little warm up while the judges take their break. Everybody in the top 16 did secure a spot. So let's see if I can go back to my car.
I think your mic's going out, man.
Is it in now?
Yeah, I can hear it good now.
Oh, I think I had stopped talking. I was trying to get the. I want to do this camera. You think the top-down would be a good view for us to commentate from? I think it will.
Yeah, it could be. I'm in the middle of like the initiation and like zone 1 and 3 in that little box.
Oh, like. Ooh, right down here? Well, you said 1 and 3. Hold on.
Yeah, the little box in
Oh, okay.
in the middle. Yeah, I'm in there.
I think this actually looks good for the stream too. Might run it like this for the second half. For the second half. Keep knocking down my phone. Oh, this is a perfect view right here. I just gotta catch the initiation.
Man, check your DMs, dude.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I'm fixing it right now.
Okay.
I think that's the sound y'all hear. It is the sound you hear. Oh, shoot.
I'll be right back, dude.
Alright. Let's see, will it play? Okay. Hate that media player anyway. Is it because it's a... Oh, there you go.
Oh, we are ready if you are ready, main.
Alrighty.
I will go call the first 8 drivers and have everybody else hop out of the server.
Alrighty. Alright, we're about to get the next drivers into the server for the second half top 16 battles. Our first 2 up for this battle is Anthony Taylor and Frosty. Got Taylor in the lead, Frosty in the chase. Just waiting for the drivers to clear the track.
I'm excited for this battle.
Yeah, me too. Frosty is definitely a good driver. He's shown it many a times in our past comps, in our past pop-ups. And Anthony, this is his first comp with us, but he is definitely showing that he is definitely a driver. So, we're going to get the drivers
Definitely a
on the
driver
list.
and not eager to play.
Yes. And they're off. Frosty chasing down Mr. Taylor. Nice initiation into OZ1. Taylor using
Good
that
mimicking.
Frosty definitely giving it a pressure.
Closing that door, getting on that door. Couple taps here and there.
Oh my god.
Anthony Taylor using the whole track. Deep in the outer 3.
Anthony
But
Taylor's
Frosty
like a
is right there. I can't see any one of these drivers having any clear advantage after that run.
Yeah. Other than, the only thing I would say is the proximity, but that's all I can say. Wait. They running again? Or, oh shoot, hold on. There we go. I guess we'll just wait.
I know we got Frosty in the lead here.
Alright. Let me get the, there we go, sorry.
Counting down. Got Frosty in the lead. Big initiation in the outer 1. And Anthony Taylor mimicking line and angle very consistently. Deep in his Frosty's door. As Frosty is deep in outer 3.
Yeah, like I said, I think it'll just come down to the proximity from both.
Could we see another one more time though? What do you think?
Possibly. I know they're gonna start nitpicking, so
Gonna have to nitpick on that one.
yeah.
Yeah, like you said, the only thing I could see was Anthony Taylor had a little bit better proximity coming into and out of outer zone 1.
Yeah.
And the transition going into outer zone 2. But other than that, they were very similar runs. But you have to take a look though. Did Anthony Taylor's outer zone 1 cause Frosty's lack of proximity, if that makes sense? Because he kind of hung it out there a little bit right before that transition.
Yeah. I think my main pointer is OZ3. Because Frosty was on his door all the way through OZ2, and he was in the pocket, in my opinion, for OZ1. There's OZ3 he kind of didn't enter in at the same time as Anthony, but we will see.
Yeah, again, we're not judges.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're not judges, because this would be a difficult battle. What would your dream drift build be?
I honestly don't know. I love 4-doors. That's a hard one. You have to come back to me. What about you?
For me, yeah, see, that's a hard one too. I got a bunch of things that I want. I think I already have the chassis. I really like the E36 chassis. But for me, I'm thinking 1JZ, maybe a Hemi. Kind of getting
Hemi.
Yeah, put a Hemi in there, so everyone does an LS. LSs and JZs are running the drift community right now, I believe.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I think the VQs are up there, honestly, just because there's so many 350 and G bodies out there. Yes, I said G body, G35, G37.
That's what I was gonna say. Mine is most likely a G. Like I said, I worked on Infinity Nissans for like 6 years, so I know them cars in and out like the back of my hand. We've got a judge.
We are going to go with Anthony Taylor.
All right, Anthony Taylor.
Anthony Taylor gets the win.
But yeah, the G's, I love G's. I've always wanted one actually. I wanted the older model, the older G35, the 06 model, but I ended up getting the 08, and I fell in love with the 08 model, and it's just, I don't know, a turbo VQ is something I always wanted.
We got Corbana Motorsports in the chat saying no, not VQ, respectfully.
No, turbo VQs are beautiful. Next up, we got Kyle and JC at the line.
Sideways Channel has a Pro Spec E30 with a 2JZ and a GTR body kit for sale if somebody is interested. So hit them up in the chat if anyone is interested in any of that.
Definitely are. We're gonna get these two on their way too.
Got Slam saying Hemis are underrated. I agree. All right. Got Vibes coming in. Big flick. The outer one. Solid transition into two. Both drivers. Got Lee's pulling away here. Oh, he's got to get deeper in outer zone 3.
Yeah. Definitely does. That V8 sounds menacing though.
Yeah, the sound on that 350Z is very good, but it is very loud when you're trying to put on a lead.
Definitely, especially in the chase, you can't hear your car over the 350Z for nothing.
No, not at all. There's some contact on initiation. Put in that outer two. Both drivers filling it nice. Proximity's good.
I love the throttle control from the 350Z. It just sounds so good. Ooh, a little tap on the wall there.
A little tap on the wall there. We'll see. I wish we had the replay so we can take a look at that initiation on run 2.
Yeah, definitely. Next round, we would definitely have that kinked out. We got about 2 weeks to get that worked out. So. But yeah, VQ, G's sound change once you put a turbo on it, and that's why I love them. They just
I can't get over the firing order and the noise they make. It sounds like a blown out trumpet to me.
Have you heard the turbo VQ?
Yeah, I've heard a few of them.
Oh, okay. See, the thing is, people straight pipe them, and that's what makes them sound horrible. Like, even mine, I still have my full exhaust. Not full exhaust. I took my cats out, but I do have the resonators, and I'm thinking of adding the Vibrant Performance resonators just to give it a more deeper tone. But working at Infinity and Nissan, I've just noticed like everybody just straight pipes it, and it makes it sound like a horrible trumpet, and I hate it.
It's the same thing for me with the Coyotes, the later S197s and the S550s. Everyone just straight pipes them. They're super loud. I don't hear any refinement there, you know. I'm talking most of the people that just straight pipe them.
Yeah.
I can't get behind a straight pipe Coyote.
Yeah, I don't like anything straight piped, honestly.
Corvette
Unless
Motorsport says that you don't understand the Hemi.
Where you say that at? Maybe my chat's not live. That's weird.
I was up there a little bit.
Oh, okay, that's why.
He said, I am a Hemi. The judges are deliberating.
This was a very good run.
Taking some time to review all the footage. Again, we'll have the replays sorted out for next round and get them up on stream. Sideways. His E30 that's for sale is X Drift Masters 2017 Champ car.
Dang.
So car with some pedigree.
That sounds like some stuff right there.
If I had the money.
And we have a decision.
We are gonna go with Mr. Drift Road Vibes, otherwise known as Kyle.
All right, Kyle is moving on. Good run from both
Alright,
of them.
Kyle gets the win.
Next up, we're gonna have a really good battle here. Another one that drives just like Anthony. I swear they're similar. They're both robots in my opinion. But we got Wong versus Mr. Maguire. Wong racing to the line right now. We got Mr. Maguire already at the line. I think Slammed is the No Pants crew. One of the No Pants crew. But let's go and get the fellas on their way. Alright, and they're off. A straight line initiation from Wong, and he came out of the zone a little early. That's different. Going into OZ2. Filling in OZ2 all the way from the beginning. And Slammed is right there on his door, giving Wong all the pressure. Going into OZ3. And across the finish line we go. That was a pretty good run from both the drivers. Wong put down a good lead line. He did leave zone 1 a little early from the looks of my end. But Slam definitely did keep up with him. So we're going to go and switch around drivers. Wong in the chase. Ooh, very, very aggressive entry on the OZ1. Wong trying to get
Unfazed by that entry.
And right there on his door, same pressure that Sland was given into that pocket. And into OZ3 they go. See how they finish it out. Ooh, door to door. We're gonna see what the judges got to say about this one.
Solid run.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mic was muted on that first turn I was talking to.
Oh, no, you good. I don't know. I don't think Sland made any mistakes, but I just know Wong came out of OZ1 a bit early. We're just gonna see what I just had to say. Unless it was a lag on my end, I couldn't tell fully, but
might come down to that one.
yeah. 35 euro. That's probably like 39K American dollars for us, ain't it? I mean, shoot, that's not bad for a drift-ready car, though. A pro-ready car at that.
Does it come with a motor?
I hope so.
It says with 2JZ, so it should, right?
Yeah.
35,000 euro. Let me bust out my calculator here. That's 41,000 American dollars. I mean, 41,000 for a Drift Masters champion car, 500 horsepower, drift ready car with some pedigree. It's still not that bad of a deal.
All right. We are gonna go with Mr. Wong on that one, and a little explanation behind that is if you watched Tyler on his initiation, he did do a 3-step initiation, which is a major deduction. So that is why we went with Mr. Wong.
Ooh, 3-step initiation. Take slammed out. Let's Wong move on, grade 8. Quick little turn of the tables here. Wong advancing to grade 8. Kind of got gift wrapped there as he left early in zone 1. Kind of nice. Got our next set of drivers up on the line, ready to go. They are off, clean start. Lee, real close to the wall on initiation, filling outer zone 1. Coming into outer 2, enters a little shallow. Fills the rest of the zone. HC drifts, getting in there, not quite in the pocket, but he's putting pressure on. And across the line, gets to where he needs to be. Pretty solid first run. As they trade positions now. See what HC's got. See if he can shake your old friend Lee. Coming in, HC drifts. Nice initiation, and there's a 1 lead right there, right behind him. Mimicking line, mimicking angle. Both deep into outer zone 2. HC pulling a little bit of a lead on him. Your old friend lead catches up. Coming right into the pocket into outer zone 3 where he should be across the line. It's going to be another tough battle here. Some donuts from Lee. The judges deliberate here. We'll get a decision. Main, I think you're muted.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I pulled to you. Well, dang. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. I'm seeing if my music and stream is too loud. I don't think it's too loud. That sounds pretty good. Hang on just a tad.
Sideways channel says 500 horsepower setup, 850, but you have to pay a bit more. Sending pictures on our general chat for the Diverse Drive Drift Discord, if anyone is interested to look at those pictures.
Okay, okay.
And we got some explanation in the chat right now. Trenton Powell's asking what exactly a 3-step initiation is, and we're getting some help there in the chat by Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I was explaining it when I was muted, but yeah, Anthony Taylor got it now. Basically, like just flicking to the wall, flicking back out, and flicking back into the zone is a 3-step basically. It was nice style wise. It's just it kind of throws off chase drivers mainly.
Yeah, you should do 1 feint, 1 flick, and then initiate. Anything more is a little much. Slam saying it wasn't 3-point. Came out of the cone sideways and flicked in. And he did the same thing in quali.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. I guess because he. Oh, I go judge right
All
there.
right. We are going to go with Harley on that one.
All right. Quick question.
Okay.
Slam's initiation. It was. He said he was sideways into the thing, into the zone. Does that still count
So,
as a 3-step?
If you watch the replay, you can see the car move 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Essentially. So the 3-step initiation works is you are only allowed to 2-step initiation, which means drive to the right, flick left, and then flick right. He flicked his car to the right and then drifted left and then drifted right.
Oh, I
so
see
that
what you
would be
mean.
a 3-step.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, and you said Harley won this round, this battle, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Harley is moving on. Had a judge explain the 3-step initiation for y'all in the chat to get a better understanding, because I was telling you the wrong thing. But next up we got Mr. Ryan Billington versus Tyler Lutke. Lutke in the chase, Mr. Ryan in the lead, and I don't think they're in the server at the moment. Hopefully that cleared it up for you guys in the chat. It was a fire entry though, I ain't gonna lie. That was real clean. But just for next, now we'll keep that in mind for next quali and next round. Make sure everybody knows what that is per se. I think next round is OSW, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it should be OSW. I can pull the flyer up.
That's what I need. I have to do it later. See if we got these drivers at the line, and we do. We got Tyler in the chase. I mean, yeah, Mr. Lutke in the chase and Billington in the lead. Drivers ready, and they're off. Nice initiation from Mr. Billington in the OZ1, going in the OZ2. Tyler doing a good job of keeping that proximity there, a little straightened, trying to throw the car back sideways, get back into the zone.
Yeah, it almost looked like he had to reinitiate.
Yeah. And OZ3, Mr. Billington doing a great job in his lead line. Tyler doing a great job of staying his best in the pocket.
Tyler cleaned it up on the later half of that track. Hopefully that little reinitiation, straighten, and outer 2 doesn't come back to haunt him.
Yeah.
Really needs to throw down a good lead line here to try and overcome that mistake. And here we go. Tyler initiates. Ooh, coming out of the zone a tad early, it looks like. So Billington close on his door. Shallow in zone 2 is Tyler. Wrapping around the inner clip into outer 3.
Ooh.
Oh, we got contact. And Tyler straightens.
We'll see what the judges got to say. I think if Mr.
I think
Billington
Tyler
didn't hit him.
line.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. If Billington didn't hit him, and just Tyler hit the wall, but if Mr. Billington calls the hit, I don't know what's gonna happen. We gotta see.
Yeah, it looks like in chase he kind of surged a little right before that contact.
Yeah.
It might be that might be exactly what Tyler needed to move on here into the grade 8 after that mistake.
Yeah.
Gonna have to wait for the judge's explanation.
Oh, there you go.
Here we go.
We are going to go with Tyler on that one.
All right, Mr. Tyler is moving forward.
Tyler moving on. Judges deemed Ryan at fault for that contact.
Correct.
Alrighty. Good job, Tyler. Next up, we got Mr. Daniel Hilton and versus Landon, the one-time dice art. See if Landon can take home this first place podium on the first round of DTD as he did in grassroots. I think it was it him or was it Tag? I can't fully remember.
Landon took home the grassroots trophy because Tag missed that last round.
Oh yeah. Landon said he's coming for everybody.
Packing everyone in the trailer.
We got Landon in the chase and Daniel Hilton in the lead. Both drivers at the line. Let's send them on their way.
Landon and Chase, Dan in the lead. A little late initiation, but it got into drift before the line. Coming into outer 2, entered outer 2 a little shallow, filling the rest of the zone. Landon all over his door.
Landon doing real good. Billington, Mr.
Mimicking angle perfectly through outer zone 3.
Crazy how much
again can't have a good chase. Yeah, can't have a good chase without a good lead.
Yeah.
So
lead was amazing.
Talking about Landon's chase, we are also complimenting that lead run there, Dan.
Now let's see if Mr. Hilton can put the pressure on Landon.
Landon Dysart, 14 years old. Big Mustang guy, I'm told.
Yeah.
And coming in, big flick into outer zone 1. Dan lagging behind a little bit, making up some ground, sacrificing a little bit of the line to get back into the pocket, which he does by the end of outer zone 2. Landing, wrapping around the clip, really tight around the clip. Deep in outer zone 3. Again, Dan cutting line just a little bit.
I think that might be the one thing that killed Dan is the line cutting.
Other than
that, lead and chase was real good from Mr. Daniel and Landon.
Yeah, it looked like Dan was doing everything he could to keep up with that S15.
Yeah, he has that thing down.
He does. And the S14 is no slouch either, but it just looked like Landon a little bit faster of a car.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got more grip in there.
I will say I do want to add some four-door Pro-Am cars in here. Thinking about adding a Chaser. Chaser is one of my dream cars. Oh, looks like we
are gonna go with Landon Dysart on that one.
Landon Dysart.
Landon Dysart is moving on. Good job. Next up, we got Mr. Ryan. You said what now?
So the one time turns into the 2-time. That's 2 wins here for Landon. See if he can keep it going.
Yep. Got Mr. Ryan versus Jerry Johnson to the line. Jerry Johnson in the chase. Ryan in the lead. But as I was saying, I was thinking about adding a Mustang, JZX, and a G. Think about adding those in there, and an E46, and an E92. So hopefully
just shake up the whole world and add a 2JZ Mustang.
Hey, that sounds nice.
2JZ S550 or something like that.
Right. Bring the 2JZ from Tokyo Drift. Everybody gonna love it. And I do. If I were to ever compete, I would do a G37 Pro car, like back in the day of FD. I think theirs was V8 swap, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm trying to remember which car you're talking.
It was the orange one. It was a long time ago. The orange.
Oh,
coupe.
okay.
I think it was Chris.
Yeah, I know.
It couldn't be Chris Forsberg car. He was a Z guy. We can send these fellas on.
Funny, I don't remember drivers, but I remember the cars.
Yeah. We got Mr. Brian leading into the C6 Vet. And Jerry Johnson's chasing. Nice initiation from Ryan in the OZ1.
Deep in OZ1, that was nice.
Definitely was. And Jerry is definitely giving the pressure in that OZ2. In the pocket on his door, going across the field in OZ3. Nice job from Brian for being real consistent. And Jerry's just following that great lead that Ryan's putting down.
Yeah, I like Jerry's transitions. Backs off just enough to get the transition going, and then massages his way back into the pocket.
Right. Love it. Loving it. Love what these fellas doing. Let me switch to his thing. Get these drivers. Oh, hold on. There we go.
Swapping positions now.
Yeah. I don't think he was
Got
ready.
Jerry in the lead.
We'll run it back. We'll run it back. I won't count that as a mistake. I try to wait till I hear the cars rev before I start the light. But all right, you ready? All right, let's get it now. There we go.
Yeah, we don't have anyone down there like FT to make sure drivers are ready.
All right.
All right, we got Jerry in the lead. Fill in the zone very nicely. Ooh, spicy transition there from...
Ryan had to straighten up just a tad to get back into that pocket.
Yeah. Six shadows coming through in the outer zone 3.
Ooh, a
little contact towards the end there. Pretty solid run. Had some hiccups in chase on both runs. It's gonna come down to lead versus lead. Lead versus lead. Both drivers had some stuff they can clean up and chase for whoever advances on. Both leads were phenomenal though. Trenton Powell says Mustang sounds nice.
Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking more like the older like Cobra style, and then the newer one like Tag has. I think it's the S550.
Yeah, that's the one that Tag owns. S550. Are you saying like a new Edge, like early 2000s?
Yeah, yeah.
Or
like the old Cobras, Terminator style, the ones that everybody loved.
Terminator as a pro. Calvano Motorsports. Older Cobras are goated, and he's not biased, even though he's got one on his profile picture. Yeah, I've never been a huge Ford or Mustang guy, but the Terminator Cobras and like the GT500s, S197 GT500s have been my favorite Mustangs so far. We're waiting for the judges to deliberate the outcome of this battle.
Judge's decision, we are going with Mr. Ryan Chitty on that one.
All right, Ryan
Chitty.
Chitty. Oh, he's taking it. Ryan, there we go. Ryan is moving on. Last of top 16, we got Max versus Ray James. Ray James in the chase. Max in the lead.
Drivers are pulling up to the line now.
I do want to add a. Let me find this car. People leaving the server. There goes Jagger. Ray James is coming to the line now.
Max Jagger in the beautiful orange and purple A90. Ray James, bright orange E36.
Still don't understand how they got these oranges, but hey, it looks good.
And they're off. Max Jagger coming down the chute. Big initiation in outer zone 1. Ray not letting them get anywhere.
He's
in outer zone 2 on his door.
Great job.
Look like a little taps. A couple little taps through outer zone 2. Outer zone 3 closing the door there right at the end.
Little words of encouragement. That's all it was.
Little love taps like, hey dude, I'm here. You ain't going nowhere.
I think if we do the S550, we might do the S550 with the newer Mustang's steering rack, so it can self-steer better. If that's a thing in game. I know it's in real life. I don't know about in game yet.
Ray James coming in here, initiating in outer zone 1, close to the wall, real deep in the zone. Max Jagger right there beside him. Into outer 2, filling it. Yep, filling it completely. Max Jagger all over his door. Coming into outer 3. Deep in outer 3. Max Jagger closing the door at the end there.
Amazing run from both drivers.
Both these drivers were putting down heaters in both their lead and their chase. It's going to be a tough one to judge.
I might think about that. I never thought about that in a comp car pack. We do have
Nissan Laurel.
Yeah. It may be in a different one. I don't know about the comp layouts though. I never seen a. If you have any pictures of comp Laurels or anything, I would love to see one. So I can give it just to give us some ideas.
Yeah, if you guys want to put suggestions, we might be able to make something happen for a car pack.
Maybe a DTD.
No promises though. No promises.
Maybe a DTD community car pack. Be a 10 gigabytes big with over 1,000 members. It would be pretty dope though. Probably be the biggest car pack known to man.
Max Jagger versus Ray James sounds like a game show. It does. It definitely does.
One thing I think I would add to the pack would be a. It's one of my dream cars too. Is an E30. I love
E30.
Yes, those things are beautiful.
Maybe we can do like just spitball on here, of course. DTD Legends pack. So it'd be, 1995-ish and below cars. So we can get the like Cressidas in there. E30, old school Laurel, stuff like that.
This was a tough one. We had a split decision by the judges, and we ended up going with Ray James.
All right, Ray James.
Ray James gets the win. I would have hated to have to judge that.
Yeah, definitely. Let me put that on the screen.
Give it up for the judges here. They're doing a tough job here.
Yeah. Final Four. Wait. Oh. Ooh, I skipped. My bad. Not Final Four. Grade 8. I should have scrolled up to the top. Last 8 drivers of the night. We got Anthony Taylor, Kyle, Wong, Harley Churchill, Tyler Lutke, Landon, Ryan, and Ray James. Let's see who will get into the top 4.
All right, grade 8 is set. We got some suggestions for our Legends pack. We got Fox Bodies, 240Z, 280Z.
Yeah, I was thinking it was
Laurel,
Fox Body.
Cressidas. That would be a baller ass pack.
Like
not gonna lie.
What's his name? Not Chris Forsberg. Chelsea Nova style Fox Body. I love his. First up, we do have Anthony Taylor versus Kyle. Taylor in the lead, Kyle in the chase. I think they're already coming to the line. I want to say thanks to our man Jacob, our pit man, doing a great job of getting our fellas ready and whatnot. Sometimes he's ahead of me, which is what we need.
But he's been pretty on point here.
Yeah.
Even letting us know that we're screwing up.
Drivers are off. Anthony in the lead, Kyle in the chase.
Anthony Taylor, big initiation close to the wall, deep in outer zone 1, exactly what we like to see. The vibes right there beside him through outer zone 2, a couple of touches, letting him know he's there. Coming around the clip. In the outer 3, both drivers real deep. And we got some rubbing across the finish line.
It's gonna get harder and harder for the judges.
It definitely is. We're seeing the real talent come through here in the grade 8.
So good. I love
Real
it.
fun
Love
to
it.
watch.
Going to switch around drivers. Kyle in the lead. Anthony Taylor in the chase. Going to get the drivers on their way.
See if Kyle can match that lead from Anthony Taylor. Kyle coming in. Also deep, also close to the wall, but Anthony Taylor lacking a little bit on cutting really inside outer zone 1.
Cleaning up on
Corrects
OZ2
himself.
though.
Yep, cleans it up through OZ2, little nudge. Almost in the same spots. Real aggressive transition in outer zone 3 and across the line.
Good runs, good runs. Yeah, 886
I gotta
would
say,
definitely be nice.
yeah, it would be in that pack. I gotta say, Kyle's chase was better than Anthony's.
Yeah.
What was the lead?
It was just a little stutter in the OZ1. I don't know exactly what happened there, but we'll see what the judges find in the replay. See what they got to say. Oh yeah, Dr. Greenthumb dropping in a nice Laurel. I think that's who suggested it in YouTube chat. Looks real good. Japanese
Where's
style.
that in there?
General.
In the general chat?
Yeah. Looks like a Japanese style comp car. I like it. Maybe we should do one of those comps one day, like an old school D1 GP style comp at all the Japan tracks or whatever tracks they compete at. I think that would be pretty dope.
That would be cool. Oh, did you see Jacob's E30 that he put?
Yeah, I did. That's what reminded me that I wanted to put one in the DTD Pro-Am pack.
A beautiful car.
That was a great battle by both drivers, but we ended up going with Kyle.
Alrighty.
Kyle
is
gets the
taking
win.
Good job from Anthony and Kyle. Next up, we got Mr. Wong and Churchill. Wong in the chase, Churchill in the... Oh, Wong in the lead, Churchill in the chase. I do want to say shout out to all the DTD... what would I call them? Moderators, judges, people that help organize this, because this would not be the way it is, or what it is today. We still got some, kinks to work out, but we'll definitely get them worked out. But I do want to say thanks to everybody. And drivers are at the line.
Wayne.
Going to get these cars revving.
All right, we got Mr. Wong here in the lead. He's a very consistent driver.
Definitely.
Got a lot of style.
Ooh,
coming
in.
in.
A lot of angle. Use the angle to slow him down a bit.
Angling up. Churchill all over Wong's door.
Real good.
Couple
Little
nudges. Oh.
Right.
I think that tap sent him into the wall there. But Wong stays in it and finishes the run deep through outer zone 3.
Yep, going to switch around.
Yeah, Churchill a little bit at a disadvantage here, tapping Wong into the wall there.
Yeah.
There is a box, a yellow box, leaving outer zone 2 that we are disregarding for this comp. But style points getting close to that wall, leaving outer zone 2, I think helps some drivers in qualification, but it's not mandatory for them to go that wide.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, coming in, Churchill.
Ooh, Wong, we're right on his door.
Right on his door, filling the zone. Ooh, a little
Was that
tap.
a tap?
Revenge tap on that transition there. Saying, hey, buddy, you're not going to make this zone. Coming in. Wong coming offline a little bit, but getting right back online and into the pocket across the finish line.
Definitely
I'm very impressed with how he was able to do that.
Yeah. Good runs for both the drivers.
Just exciting to watch. So now, does Churchill's tap in his chase, putting Wong into the wall a little bit, outweigh Wong coming offline through that inner clip and the tap on transition? Not for us to decide.
Yeah, we'll see. It might be one more time since they both tap, but I don't know if Churchill's messed up Wong's run. I think it'll probably lean the other way, just because Wong's tap didn't fully mess up the run, but we'll see. I am gonna lie. I am ready for this round to be over because I've seen a lot of Etown over the past 2 weeks.
Same.
I love Etown, but ooh,
You know, Etown's such a simple track, but there's so much that goes on while you're on track.
definitely.
You got walls.
We
Oh, we
are
have to
going to
check
go
this
with
in.
Mr. Wong.
Alrighty, Wong is
Mr.
moving
Wong
on.
taking the win.
Wong is in the top 4. Next up, we got Mr. Luke Key versus Landon Dysart. Who will take out Landon? We don't know. Landon's in the chase. Mr. Luke Key's in the lead. I'd say a lot of people have been real consistent today. It's looking real good.
Get a little tandems going, a little warm up in the burnout box.
Yep, yep. God, that S15 looks so good. I don't even like S15s like that. Alright, drivers are ready. Loud LS versus quiet S15. Can't even hear the S15. And that was the one that go. Nice job, feeling was
Landon. Landon on his door, not letting him get away. Both drivers a little offline, but getting back online through outer zone 2. Coming around the inner clip, very tighty. In the outer zone 3, Landon deeper than the lead.
Go switch around.
Tyler a little shallow in outer zone 3.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch around drivers. Landon's about to get that LS in his ear. Let's get it.
Yeah, you know, I would say I'd complain about that, but the car sounds so good.
It did.
Landon, big initiation in outer zone 1, filling the zone completely. Tyler hanging back a little bit, but getting into the pocket through outer zone 2.
Good door.
Close to the walls, Landon. Around the clip tightly. Riding the wall through outer zone 3. Very nice. And Tyler closing the door.
Woo-wee. I will say, when we was making this pack, Wong had messaged me. It was like, what engine for the 350Z? And I wanted the turbo VQ, but I took too long to answer. So Cody ended up saying LS, and that's why the LS is in the 350 today. But who knows? You know, we might throw in a turbo 350Z and have both in the pack. Just like, you know, VDC has like 2 cars with different engines in there. I think it'll be dope.
True.
I was thinking, go ahead.
I think with the styling with this 350Z, the LS kind of just fits it.
Yeah, the LS is more aggressive. A Turbo Z would just be like no wide body, maybe, you know, flush stance. But I don't know. Got Mr. Powell saying it. I don't know. I'm obsessed with the VQ turbos. They have impressed me. But I just want to be different, you know. I wonder if there's a way to actually like change engines. Like, say you pick a car, but you can change the engine in the tuning section. I wonder if that's possible. If that's possible, I think I would try to implement that in one of our packs that we have coming out, because I think that would be real dope to do and see. I don't know how hard it would be. I've never heard of that. I think there's one car pack that does it, and they don't really swap the engine, they swap the power, and it's called Grassroots something. But when you go to Volson, it has like a gorilla or monkey on the front, and when you go into the tuning, you can pick which horsepower you want, and it's not really like engine swapping, but you could just pick a different horsepower for the car. I just think that's pretty dope.
I think BDC does that with their race fuel option.
Okay, that makes sense.
Again, it is just power. I think to change engine and like changing the sounds, that's all.
All right.
It's all been taught by eyes.
With Landon.
Alrighty, Landon.
Landon, the one-time Dysart gets another win here at Etown.
All right, next up we got Mr. Ryan Chitty and Ray James. Mr. Ray James in the chase, Ryan in the lead. Ray is already at the line. Six Shadows saying, I've been working on that data-wise as possible, just trying to figure out how to change the sound when you do. Oh, okay. I would definitely like to try that out when you do get it done. Yeah, like what's the name? Like Taz said, Malachi, that BDC does do that, and it is pretty dope. I do love putting race gas in all my cars, in BDC cars.
Yeah, you need the power.
Yeah. And they're off. Mr. Ryan in the lead, Ray in the chase. Nice initiation.
Filling Arizona 1. Yeah, that was
Ryan
beautiful. Ray James right there the whole time as well. Not quite mimicking angle, but he's there proximity-wise. Ray James coming offline a little bit, but right back on, and
A little
right
forward
there.
a little bit, but he's still on there.
Yeah, a little forward. Not quite where we want to see him in the pocket, but proximity's there. Makes for an exciting show.
Yeah, definitely does. So go ahead, swap drivers around. Got Ray James in the lead, Mr. Ryan in the chase. Sounds so good.
It does. Ray James filling outer zone 1 completely. Six Shadows right on the door. Close transition, going through outer zone 2. Six Shadows not letting Ray pull away. And Ray doing everything he needs to do in the lead. Oh, gets flirting with that wall there.
Beautiful runs, beautiful runs.
That was a close call there towards the end of that wall in outer zone 3. Ray had to angle up a little bit as well.
All right, we have a decision.
Ready?
Quick decision.
Mr. Ryan Chitty Bang Bang gets the
Chitty
win.
Chitty Bang Bang is moving on. All right, Ryan's in the top 4, and now we are in the top 4. We got Kyle versus Wong and Landon versus Ryan. Let's see who is going to take home first.
Pretty excited for these drivers here in the final 4.
Definitely. Kyle's in the lead, and Mr. Wong is in the chase. Yeah, I got you, Lee. I'll get one of the judges in here, and should be able to pop up your replay if possible.
Wants to learn to get better. That's what we like to hear there, Lee.
All we want to do in DTD is help others. Improvement is the way. Nice initiation from Wong and Mr. Kyle.
Kyle entering outer zone 2. Wong all over his door. The consistency with his proximity has been amazing all day here. Oh, a little touch after the finish line shouldn't affect the run. Just Wong just put in a exclamation point on that chase run for him. But Kyle, you know, we keep saying it all night. Can't have a good chase without a good lead. Kyle put on a phenomenal lead.
Definitely did. Now time to switch. Both engines revving.
Wong's gonna have to pull something out of a hat here to stand out a little bit. Let the judges know.
Ooh, almost wall riding that intro.
That could have been it right there.
Oh my God.
Getting into outer zone 2. Kyle not letting them get pull away whatsoever.
350Z dialed in. Wong got
Ooh,
that Tesla dialed in.
Spicy transition there by Kyle.
Love to see it. I saw the sparks off the 350 and I thought it was Wong's bumper rubbing the wall. I said, yo. But I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. The 350 spits out 1,000 sparks at once.
That's a particle setting. I turned mine off because the sparks were getting kind of overbearing sometimes. Yeah, so I turned those off, and the flames with no sparks. Just personal opinion.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
A little bit better. It was a great battle between these two drivers. I'm gonna have to take the Altezza out for a spin.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't driven that Tesla since we was doing testing that one day, honestly. But I haven't really driven a lot because my VR has been messing up, and I hate driving on this small screen. So there goes that too. Let the Z cook. Somebody is a fan for the Z.
The Z is looking like it's gonna be a crowd favorite from here on out.
Think so.
We are going to go with Mr. Wong on that one.
All right.
Mr. Wong, can we get a little bit of explanation there just because the battle was so
Yep.
close?
So, the lead from Kyle was very good. Wong had a very good chase as well. It all kind of came down to the second run. Wong's lead was just a little bit better. He had that little extra 5% filling the zones a little more. And Kyle had a slight bobble after initiation after he tapped Wong with the rear end of his car.
Okay.
Very cool.
All right.
Very cool chase to watch, though, I will say. That chase was awesome. That was very cool.
Alrighty. Next up we have Landon versus Ryan. Got Mr. Chitty in the chase, Landon in the lead. And what's his name? Kyle, just stick around for third place battle.
Third place battle.
Do we usually? I thought we did those.
I like battling for third.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. All right, got both at the line. Let me go ahead and get the light ready. Mr. Chitty versus Mr. Dysot.
Big initiation from
Ooh.
Landon. Oh, Mr. Chitty throwing a backy.
He getting right back on his door really fast. That Corvette gripped up. Got back on his
The
door
Corvette
quickly.
is one of the faster cars, I think. Landon filling outer zone 3, riding the wall. He's been consistent all day.
Yeah, he has. Let's see what Ryan can do in his lead.
It was
All
a crazy
Landon-
entrance by Mr. Chitty.
Yeah, all Landon has to do really is just play it safe and stay calm.
I don't think Landon's got that in him, though. A quote from him, he's hitting that Dale pedal hard.
Well, hope he doesn't hit it too hard.
Doing it for Dale.
As you can see, he is being
Oh,
aggressive. He
the
does like that last
The angle from Ryan Chitty was insane. Come leaving outer zone 1.
Yeah, Landon's definitely giving him
Landon-
the pressure.
Definitely giving him the pressure.
It's not back off for a single soul.
Yeah, I don't think he has a. There's no volume down button for him. All he knows how to do is turn it up.
Let's see who's going to the finals. Will be Mr. Landon Dysart or Ryan Chitty.
So I think Ryan, in his initiation and his chase, he over-angled a little bit, allowing Landon to get there farther ahead. And then it's the same thing on his lead, over-angling after outer zone 1. While it does look spectacular, it does affect the chase driver.
Yeah, that's my problem on this track. Sometimes I throw too much angle in the OZ1. If I don't left foot brake, I'm not good. It just I don't over rotate. I'll basically throw it back in.
Yeah, I don't know if that was talked about in the drivers' meeting. I missed most of it.
Should have.
FD's not, I wouldn't say allowing backies in outer one here. But if you guys watched Formula Drift Etown, you would have seen a lot of the drivers were angling up a lot on the initiation there.
Hmm. I was about to say, if any of my Logitech users, I literally found a brand. Oh.
We have a decision. We are going with Landon.
Alrighty, Landon is moving forward. Jacob,
You're
if you
doing third place
yeah,
battle.
yeah, it'll be Kyle versus Chitty. So we're gonna do our third place battle. Kyle versus Chitty. We're gonna do Chitty lead. Well, did Chitty lead first last time? No, he chased first. So we'll have Chitty lead first, and Mr. Kyle chase. Switch it up for them a little bit. See who's gonna take home third place.
I kind of feeling this third place battle is going to feel like the finals.
Alrighty. LS versus LS. Let's see who's gonna take it home. Let me go ahead and switch to 350Z view. And we're gonna go ahead and send them off. Got Mr. Chitty versus Mr. Kyle.
Chitty initiates. Big initiation from Six Shadows. Fill in zone 1. Aggressive transition into outer 2.
Man, Kyle is on his door like he's been all day. He's been real consistent in his chases, so I love to see it.
Yeah, he has been. His transitions are so nasty too.
Yeah.
So close.
Cut like butter. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and switch drivers. Mr. Chitty in the chase and Kyle in the lead. See what these drivers
We got some love for Landon in the chat. Great job, Landon.
Yes, sir. Oh, let me get the light. Alright, and they're off.
Alright, Kyle,
Nice
big initiation, early initiation from Chitty. Good transition in the outer 2. Chitty's all over his door, a little tap there. Disrupted the line, the slightest bit going into outer zone 3. Fill in the zone, clean runs.
Yes, clean runs, clean runs. Let's see who's gonna take this third place.
I think that Kyle has better proximity in his chases overall throughout the entire run. And I think, this is personal opinion, don't have replays, but I think Chitty had a better lead overall. Uh-oh.
I'm here. I'm getting the point stuff ready. My bad. Yeah. Chitty did have a great lead. But yeah, Kyle's transitions are it's just so smooth. But I wish we did have the replays. Like I said, definitely we'll get those kinked out by next round.
Trenton Powell in chat says the Z should have third place.
You think he's going with the Z? Okay, okay. Let's see what the judges say.
All right, we have a decision.
Alrighty.
Mr. Kyle will be taking his vibes to the podium.
Alright, Kyle will be taking third place. Good job from Mr. Chitty and Kyle. Oh, yeah, there we go. And for the final battle of today, we got Mr. Wong versus Landon. Landon in the chase, Wong in the lead. Let's see what these two can do. These two has been consistent all night. I do know they drive a lot together, so
They do drive a lot together. I mean, there were times Wong was kind of coaching Landon through some stuff. Landon teaching Wong some stuff. A little back and forth mentoring.
Yeah,
They're gonna
I
hear
think-
me on stream and be like, "What the heck are you guys talking about?"
And I also think Landon will be driving for his first time at one of our home tracks, OG Motorsports. So if you follow him on Instagram, you'll definitely be finding some good content from him. But we're gonna go send these drivers on their way. See how the battles go. And they're off.
Wong coming in. Big initiation close to the wall like he has been all night. Landon right there.
On an OZ2.
Through outer zone 1 into OZ2. Mr. Wong deep in OZ2, but so is Landon, and Landon is right on his door.
Yep.
Wong into OZ3. Little
pressure.
touch from Landon, just letting him know he's there.
Sir, yes, sir. Going to switch drivers. Wong in the chase, Landon in the lead.
I think Wong might be old enough to be Landon's dad.
Probably. Let's send him on their way. See what happens.
Alright, Landon is off. Clean start.
Nice initiation in
Big
OZ1.
initiation into Landon. Wong cutting line a little bit to catch up to Landon. Right on his door. A little wavering from Landon.
OZ3.
Cleans it up and gets through outer zone 3.
I will say, if I was in this comp and made it to top 16, top 8, I'm pretty sure I would have hit that wall at least once and killed my run.
Yeah. As close as they're getting, I would have been all in that wall.
Yeah, I practice a lot on this track, but bro, I hit the wall at least 5 times till I get it perfect. I be trying to get deeper and deeper. Sometimes want to get so close. It's, just got to.
And that was the final battle of round 1 DTD Pro-Am. Waiting for the judge. Was it the last battle? Could it go one more time? Both repping the original white and purple liveries.
I don't know. We'll see.
Why am I nervous? I'm just announcing.
Purple on purple.
Yeah, I think the purple one won.
Yeah, purple is fire. Purple, the black and purple, white and purple, and blue and white are my favorite.
I like the purple and orange on the 180.
Oh yeah, the purple and orange on the 180 looks beautiful. But yeah, Landon will be driving. I don't know if it's a Cobra. He can correct me in the comments, but he does have a New Edge Mustang that he'll be driving for the first time at OG Motorsports Plex. I think that's what it's called, or Motorsports Park. To me, OG reminds me of an Etown, just like a big old figure 8, but they also do other configurations other than the figure 8 on it, which I think is pretty dope. It's located in South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken, so it's about like a 3-hour drive for me, but it's really a nice track. I do want to drive it one day. Ooh, his bass is thumping. Oh, that's the music. That's what's fun.
That shit's knocking.
I don't think that's my music. It's coming from a Seto. Is that Mr. Wong's horn? What? Ain't no way. I'm over here tripping. I'm like, bro, where'd that bass come from? I go to my audio mixer. I see the Seto audio just dumped it. I'm like, hold on now.
Oh yeah, if you go, I took my drum cam into his interior. Mr. Wong waiting for the judges, thumping his sound system.
Right. Oh, it's quiet in his interior. Just loud on the outside. Oh, he stopped it. See if I can.
Chat, how do you guys feel about this finals? Who won, in your opinion?
Well, we got one
Trent
for the
Powell
S15.
Saying Landon in the S15. Got one. I like how he's got the rattle. The trunk rattle.
Oh, yeah.
In the sound.
I should back out and save the replay. Hopefully somebody got the replay, so I can post. All right. Results are
We have
in.
a winner.
All right.
And the winner
Go ahead.
is Landon Dysart.
All right, Mr.
Landon Dysart gets the win. Round 1, Etown.
Good
DTD's
job. That was
Pro-Am
that was
Series.
I will say that was a very hard battle to judge.
Little victory donuts here.
Good job, fellas. Oh, now they're going for a victory lap. Okay, hold on. Let me get back on them. There we go. Oh, they're going to the middle. Okay, that works too. Maybe they're not going to the middle. I don't know what they're doing. But Landon takes home round 1. We got Mr. Wong in 2nd place and Kyle in 3rd. Good runs from everybody. Thank everybody for coming out. Drift Bros, we do have Drift Bros in here. Got a teammate taking 3rd place. Good job, good job. Got a Landon from DTD taking 1st. Mr. Wong taking 2nd. The server will be open for y'all to drive. So it'll be up until tomorrow. Next quali is, let me make sure I tell you the right thing. I don't want to mess up anybody. Next quali is July 6th. We will be at OSW. For this round, it will be the top 16 drivers already secured their spot. So it'll be the other 16 that will be qualifying to get back in the top 32. So we will see who will get back in and who won't. Other than that, I will catch y'all later. Good runs from everybody. Taz, you got anything to say, or are you still here?
Oh, no, just thanks
Okay.
for everyone coming out. And looking forward for round 2, OSW. Big shout out to DTD, The Vented Block, Fortune Hunters, Exquisite Motorsport. Am I forgetting somebody?
Genetics, and Exquisite Detail. There we go.
Yeah.
And Race GTing, one of our sponsors. If I remember the code correctly, I gotta change the code, but it's main 15 or main 5, not 15. I used to get that wrong all the time. Main 5 for 5% off anything they sell. Sim rigs, sim chairs, anything for sim rig accessories that you need. They got the desk mount, the table mount, the full rig is what I'm using, which is the full portable rig is the one that I'm using. And then they also do have 2 full-size rigs. If you ever need any rigs, just check out Race GT. But other than that, catch y'all next time.